Peace family, join me today while I forage some wild henbit in my area. So a few months ago, if you go and look at my videos, you'll see that I first discovered this plant in the park. That's about like 15 minutes away from where I reside. And shortly thereafter, I started to realize that it started growing here in my local neighborhood park. But at first, there was only a few patches, and now it's abundant. So before it starts raining tomorrow, I decided, let me go out there and grab me a few handfuls so I can set them out to dry and have more herbal tea. So this plant is called purple dead nettles, also known as purple archangel, and it has some amazing medicinal properties. So I'm going to list off a few of those to you now so you can see why I've been taking this as a tea. So henbit is excellent at digestive support, and it can be used this way raw, cooked, or brewed into a tea. It's also known to boost energy. Henbit contains compounds which can induce a fever, especially when brewed as a concentrated tea. So it's also good as a fever reducer, a mild diuretic, and a bloat buster. It also is recommended for women's menstrual issues, including pain, heavy flow, and discharge between cycles. And for these reasons, it should not be taken while pregnant. Henbit is also an anti-inflammatory, and it's great for relieving chronic pain, soreness, and stiffness. This amazing little herb is also high in iron, magnesium, manganese, calcium, and vitamins A, C, E, and K. So before you let somebody tell you that, oh, those are just weeds, make sure that you take a picture and identify it, because 9 out of 10 times what's growing around your house is not just a weed, a useless weed. It's most likely a very, very useful medicinal herb, because that's how this beautiful earth that we live on operates. Nothing that grows really grows in vain, but it seems like these days people just want to tell you that. They don't want you to connect with your innate nature. You guys, I'm so happy with all the herbs I got today. I mean, just look at that back seat. It is full. I could not believe that I got so much. I will have tea for months and I'm also willing to share. So, if you're in the nearby Atlanta area right now, just let me know and I will bring you some once it dries out, and you can also make yourself some tea. So this is just me super happy with them, and now I'm gonna go ahead and prepare them. So the way I do this is you really want to only use the top 2 inches of the plant, so where you see the flowers and pretty much everything that looks healthy and green. So I'll clip off the tops and pretty much all of the good parts of it. And you guys, this definitely is time consuming, but if you have your heart open while you're doing it, then it's more of a meditation. It really allows for you to just have a moment in silence and become one with nature. And you really just find yourself connecting with the plant and letting your mind go, and before you know it, even though it will probably be 3 hours later, you'll definitely be happy that you did it. And again, not having to go to the store and buy herbs, or buying herbs from sources that you really can't trust because you don't know if they're organically grown, you don't know if they've been sprayed with pesticides or grown in a lab. So I prefer to just get my herbs out in nature, and I'm 100% sure that these were not sprayed, and I just couldn't be happier. So I took 3 hours happily to prep these herbs. And so now they're probably going to take about a week to a week and a half to dry. And once they dry, I'll be crushing them and storing them to make some tea.